So in this game, the theme of this game, everything is named after food. So we begin on Rice Beach. Wario is kind of impervious to any damage. So you only have to watch out for, like, you know, spikes and whatnot. But these, like, they're not exactly Goombas, I suppose, but cannot be damaged. Somebody didn't think that through. I have to get used to the controls again because unlike, say, other Mario games, the overall speed is quite slow. But I mean, that also helps with the platforming, in the sense that you don't have extremely fast movements that kind of distract you from. Alright, the thing is, in any given course, because you can't quite remember unless you can quite remember, I haven't played this game for a long time, in any given course it might be the case that we actually are required to collect 10 coins. And we'll get to that, we'll get to the reason why in a minute here. Okay, yeah. We'll be back there. Don't feel like damage boosting my way through that at the moment. Alright, so we have on this first level, oh yeah, we have this tutorial. There's a convenient tile on the background, up plus B. So that's what happens. I have 35 coins. If I do that, I actually take 10 coins that I'm having to make a main coin. But it requires 10 coins to open one of those doors. Oh man, okay, you see how slowly we walk around there? It's hilarious. The more money you have, the more you're worth, the faster Wario goes around that. So it's hilarious always starting a new game because it's so deathly slow through that. Alright, yeah, I think we can actually just immediately exit the course back to the overworld. That's a nice programming touch, honestly. Something that I probably would have employed in my own Super Mario World ROM hack had it not been for the fact that the retry patch, basically, it's very easy to die, and so therefore I've just figured on any given death, you could just select exit. Alright, that might as well show it off. We have 3 different hats, actually. So this is the dragon hat. It's my least favorite. Man, look at that. All the way down to small Wario. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay. Not that it much matters. Alright, what this is actually your midway, but your midways cost 10 coins as well. Oh my goodness, that's all I... Gotta get the right timing on these platforms here. I forget exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. So you might notice there's a little heart gauge down at the bottom. It says 96. Well, oh man, that hitbox. Did you see that? Can you walk through doors with enemies? Okay, nice. His hand was still up in the air, but the sprite didn't go through, so it like. Alright, so here. Get out of my way, please. If we get over 100 on the little heart thing, we get an extra life. Oh, that's right. After every course as well, if you're small Wario, you get automatically resurrected back up to normal size Wario. The hidden jewel items go. The interesting thing is that even in the instruction manual, it tells you that you need to like thoroughly explore the levels because you never know if they're going to suddenly change irrevocably. Oh man, that was some super quicksand. And so what's interesting is on this particular course in the Rice Beach area, there is a particular level that you can't get, like, say, the secret exit for on your first pass because you have to change something in the game which completely, and I think it's this level here. Unless maybe we can go down. See how that was a no solid ground tile? The thing is, the little dragon hat is the nicest for cleaning out blocks. But we don't have to bomb excavate our way through the game for the most part. Right, see how this one we can go down as well? And I think that was the up ladder that comes out of the underground area. Alright, so notice we actually can swim up this. Oh man, I was like stun locked there. Even without this water area though, we could have physically jumped up that. Now here is where the thing gets interesting. We cannot proceed here. This whole area has to be filled with water, which won't happen until, like I said, a later point. But this game is so fun, honestly. I love it. Alright, now I think we actually have to, because I was too fast, we have to wait for the little spike dude to ride across his head, because we can't damage boost through lava, that's instant KO. Now see, this platforming, very similar in tile shape as far as, whoa, Super Mario Land 2, that Wario Castle level, but everything about this game is like just much more easier to handle. The physics is, or are, the rules. Man. Couldn't risk it. Man, missed my ride. But also you fall considerably. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Resurrected that one from the dead. You fall slower, so you have a lot more time to kind of correct your errant jumps or whatnot. It's a lot more, I would say, fair. And of course, people are going to say that it's easy, because it's not like that Super Mario Land ridiculousness, but I mean, it's an interesting debate. Bam! Did you see this? Oh, man. Alright, yeah, so anyways, the destruction of enemies by those produces a 10 coin. So, I mean, we could, if we want to flirt with danger here a little bit. Oh, man. And look at that, I was right at the end. Died inches away from victory. This game has an interesting mechanic that I just remembered. If enemies somehow get stuck in walls, they immediately kind of get defeated. Which is actually a step up from Super Mario World, is that, oh man, that is so cheap. Typically does not happen. Speaking of cheap, how cheap am I? To save my progress or not? Ugh, I'm so cheap. But like the bigger enemies like that, if you pick them up, oftentimes you can, if you accidentally do something around a wall, they'll clip into the wall themselves. But interestingly enough, in Super Mario World, enemies can often, or even shells, like Yoshi can even spit out shells into walls, and that's like 100% in-game, like has nothing to do with specific ROM hacks or anything. Alright, our first boss fight. Man. So you have to jump over him, and then when it starts levitating in the air, like a holy monk, you like jump into the tender underside. And why is it 3? Again, it's always 3 hits. This is the most bizarre thing to me.